Hello viewers, how are you all doing? I know you're all doing really well. Namaskara and welcome to the inaugural episode of Rupee Rakshak News Channel. I am your host Raghu Rao. Every week, I'm going to take you through precisely those things that are important for you to grow your money and few other things to make the money part more interesting. Today, we start with our inaugural episode, which is an Independence Day special from Rupee Rakshak. Rupee Rakshak is a brand of Finmo Investment Advisors Private Limited, a SEBI RIA number INA 2001490. So, whatever views we share on the financial markets for the week is from a registered financial advisor. And it's for your benefit and education, but this is not an investment advice. So if you need investment advice, you're welcome to go through our website rupeerakshak.com, contact us, and if you like our coverage of views and news, subscribe to this channel on YouTube. Whether you're looking for opportunities to invest some money right now, or you want to make sure your investments are doing well, you need to know equity, bonds, and mutual funds. We are covering these in our weekly updates to you. So please keep coming back to this channel every week. We bring you new updates about equity, bonds, and mutual funds every week. Now let us look at the equity markets this week. Overall, global equity markets were negative this week. China has fallen maximum at minus 5.1%, followed by London at minus 3.75%, Japan at minus 2.63%, and US minus 1.22%. The least affected is the Indian equity with minus 1.1%. That too when the market is at all-time high. Post the Fitch and Moody's rating downgrade, sentiments on the US equity weighed negative. Fitch in fact warns that it may be forced to downgrade dozens of banks, including JP Morgan Chase. Overall, long-term view for US and Europe continue to be negative with macro factors not supporting much. Coming to India, let's look at the Indian equity markets. And first, large caps. Nifty 50 this week. The updates are after the significant upward trend that the Nifty has been experiencing since March 27th of this year, Nifty concludes in the negative zone with 0.91% dip, making a small indecisive candle formation. The past three candles, in fact, have all ended in losses. How is Nifty 50 in the coming week? Nifty 50 couldn't stay below 19,300, and if it breaks this level, there might be a 2 weeks decline. There could in fact be a small drop to around 18,800, which is an important weekly support point for Nifty 50. Let's look at the equity mid-cap segment. This week, Nifty mid-cap closes with a positive gain of 0.5%, sustaining 6 consecutive positive candles, in fact, giving strong sentiment in the mid-cap segment. Next week for mid-cap, continuous weekly market closures above previous week's low, and this signals vigorous buying momentum. Potential to monitor mid-cap sector until closure dips below previous week's low. Let's look at equity small cap segment now. Nifty small cap concludes with a minus 0.36% slide. So this in fact interrupts 6 straight weeks of positive closures with a minor negative candle this week. Notably, both Nifty, mid-cap and small-cap indices reflect matching trends. So how is small-cap next week? Continuous weekly market closures above prior week's low. It actually signals vigorous buying momentum on the small-cap segment too. So there is a potential to monitor small-cap sector until closure dips below previous week's low. So we looked at the Indian market's performance, and let us see how the baskets of stocks from Rupee Rakshak has performed. So these are the Rupee Rakshak recommended basket of stocks. Some of the top recommendations of Rupee Rakshak are best large and mid-cap stocks, which has clocked an impressive 1.8% gain this week, followed by best mid-cap stocks with a gain of 1.64% this week. The third best performer in the Rupee Rakshak basket of stocks is the best large cap stocks with 1.11% performance. After the market cap performers, let us look at the sector-wise performance in the Indian equity sectors. The top 3 sectors in the Indian equity market for this week are Nifty PSU with plus 2.09%, Nifty IT with plus 0.62% uptrend, followed by Nifty Realty with plus 0.12% uptrend. On the downward side, the bottom 3 sectors in the market this week have been Nifty Metal with minus 3.60% and Nifty Commodities with minus 1.81% and Nifty Financial Services with minus 1.72% performance. Now, in comparison to the Nifty indices, let us look at the Rupee Rakshak basket recommendations sector-wise. So these are the sector-specific baskets of Rupee Rakshak. So the top 3 sector baskets from Rupee Rakshak are best technology stocks from Rupee Rakshak with an impressive performance of 2.96% in 1 week of market downtrend, and the best metal stocks following in the second place at 2.77% performance. The third best performer in the Rupee Rakshak stock baskets, sector specific baskets, are best auto stocks with 1.99% performance. The bottom 3 sector baskets in the Rupee Rakshak are: number 1, the best PSU bank stocks has clocked a negative performance of 1.2%, followed by best oil and gas stocks at minus 0.2%, almost flat, and the best consumer goods stocks basket at plus 0.25 performance in the third place. So far, we looked at the Rupee Rakshak recommended baskets in the market cap and the sector segments. And let us look at the Rupee Rakshak baskets theme-wise based on the Nifty thematic indices. So the top 3 performing thematic baskets from Rupee Rakshak are: number 1, the best India defense basket with an impressive performance of 6.29%, followed by best India digital basket at 4.23% and best MNCs basket at 2.12%. The baskets that have performed poorly in the thematic baskets: the best energy stock baskets has performed minus 1.19% this week, and the best public sector basket has performed flat at almost 0%, minus 0.07% this week, followed by best infrastructure stock basket at minus 0.05% this week. If you liked watching this news, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube and come back next week at the same time. We would be glad to see you here again. Thank you. Thanks again for watching. Signing off, this is Raghu.